Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make your nutrition facts if you are doing something that requires nutrition. So the first thing I would recommend doing is just finding a nutrition label. So I have one here, so I'm just going to click and drag it in. I'm going to go ahead and hit enter, and I'm just going to leave it over here somewhere on the side. You can do this in your box that you already have, or you can feel free to make a file, new document, and you can drag in your nutrition facts to the new document if you would like, if you prefer that. It's a little bit less confusing if it is in a plain document, so I would recommend that. So in order to make nutrition label facts, all it is a box with words and lines. So it's actually very simple. So I would start by taking my shape tool, no fill, outline, black. I'm going to make it a little bit less thick. And I'm going to go ahead and just copy the same shape. So once I have this shape, you'll notice that this is my, see if I can grab it. This is my shape here, rectangle 1. It's a little bit thin, so I'm actually going to go ahead and make it a little bit more thick. I'm going to do a solid line, so the panel's up top for that. And then the next thing I would do is I would take my text tool and I would just add in. You'll notice that nothing is showing up because my font up top is white. So when I turn it black, it will go in. And of course, this is way too big. So I'm going to highlight it, make it smaller. You have the option to make it smaller with the font size, or if you would want to, you could hit Command T to transform and you can actually shrink it that way. Okay. It does get a little bit weird if you shrink it that way, so it's not my recommended option, but you can do that. So I have my nutrition facts here. I'm going to go back to my shape tool, grab the line. Okay, again, mine recently has been defaulting to the dotted line because I used it one time, but I want the solid line. Again, I want a thicker line, and I'm just going to go ahead and go across. What I would recommend doing is holding Shift. This will make a straight line. So no matter what you do, it will make a straight line. Okay, and then I have my bar. And then you can go down and you would just continue to follow this information. So T for text, right? Click T on your keyboard, you get the text tool. You can make up your own information. So maybe 10 servings per container. And if you want to, you can change the font size. Maybe it's too thick. So you can go ahead and you can make it a different font size if you would like. And then you can go back to the text. I would recommend, let me just delete that. I would always recommend to make your text on multiple layers so that if you need to move it, it's easier than if you were in this and you hit enter and you started typing serving size, 1 cup, and then hitting enter. So what happens is then it's attached, and I just think it's honestly easier to work with if you were to make its own layer. And then you can move it as close as you want. You can move it far away. You can line it up. You can do whatever you'd like with it. So this is how you're going to make your nutrition facts. I'm not going to sit here and do all of them because it'll take a very long time and you guys don't need to watch that. What you do need to know is that once you're done with the screenshot or the image that you had, you can delete it and you can file, save as. Remember to always save a PSD version of whatever it is that you make. So I'm going to do N facts, because nutrition facts. Okay, so I have the PSD file, and then I'm also going to file save as, and I'm going to save it as a JPEG. Okay, and it's in package template, which is where I've been working. And then once I'm in here, back in my box, I can do file place. And I can go ahead and grab my NFAX JPEG and it will place it in. Now you will notice that the whole page is showing up. So you will notice the whole page is showing up. I'm just gonna hit enter. I'm gonna go to the left-hand side, grab my magic wand, click on the white space and click delete. It might say it is not a smart object and it's not editable. You need to go up to the layer, rasterize smart object, and then click delete. Once you do that, you want to hit Command D to deselect, and then you should be able to zoom in, grab those nutrition facts, and again, you can resize them. You could do as you please with them, but then you will have your information all there. And that is how you make your nutrition facts, and that's how you place an embedded link into your box. Thanks for watching.